For more on Nelson Mandela and his legacy, we turn to South African journalist Tim Modise, who interviewed Mandela several times during his career. He joins us now from Johannesburg. Good morning to you.
Good morning to you, Vanita.
So, Tim, tell me, this is a huge legacy, obviously, but how has South Africa lived up to it?
Well, I think with stops and starts here and there, but the ideal that Mandela stood for is still very paramount, very prominent in South Africa, and that is why you see so many young people going out there to celebrate his life, because what Mandela sacrificed his life for is what we are all experiencing now here in South Africa, the freedoms, the democracy that we have, and probably it's something that around the world people might be wondering why the country is in such deep mourning but yet celebrating. It's because he's identified with the freedoms that we are enjoying now.
Tim, we all know the public Mandela, of course. You met him, interviewed him. What was he like in person?
Mandela was an extremely confident man, very engaging, quite relaxed, and would make any person in any station of life feel quite comfortable in his presence. And in the words of the American president, Bill Clinton, as he said, and I'll always remember this, he says, Nelson Mandela would make you feel like the best you can be on your best, on your worst day. So, you know, and engaging and spending time with Nelson Mandela would always make you feel much, much more bigger and more important than you truly are, I think.
A lot of people have written about the African philosophy about human kindness, and a lot of people say that Nelson Mandela was really the personification of it. Tell us about that. I mean, what exactly is this philosophy?
Well, the philosophy is that you are because of other people, that you are, by extending your humanity to others, then you experience your own humanity. And in fact, I recall something that he said. I asked him a question and he said, you know, the best way of enjoying happiness in your life is by always going out of your way to extend happiness to others. So he was an engaging person, was not dealing with people and life only in official terms or from position of authority or stature, but was a very personable person. And many ordinary South Africans who bumped into Mandela, he would spare a moment or so to talk to them, to engage with them. And for that matter, whenever he spoke about matters of state on television or in public events, he would speak from the experience of the people. So to a large extent, you know, every person in South Africa regards him as a family member. He's not just the person, the president, Mandela, but Mandela, an individual who personifies what the South African spirit is all about, or should be about.
Tim Modise in Johannesburg, South America. Thank you so much for being with us this morning.